We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
He worked out early, practiced late, and studied well into the night. The next day, he did it all over again.
She missed time hanging out and socializing with friends so she could make it on time to practices and games.
He became a top student and a confident leader, even as he helped his team win back-to-back conference titles.
She became a role model in her community, even as she led her team to an undefeated season.
And when they finished playing high school sports, what did they do next?
She graduated from college with honors and went to work for a successful company.
He attended graduate school and became a difference maker in his community.
Because that's what student athletes in South Dakota do. They use the skills they develop playing high school sports today
to do even bigger things in life tomorrow.
High school sports.
A winning part of a complete education.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare South Dakota's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical South Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important too. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in South Dakota did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are the center of everything we do. We pride ourselves in knowing our customers by name, and we strive to invest in the communities we live and work in. We're locally owned and operated, making local decisions when you apply for a mortgage, small business loan, or operating loan, making the process move more quickly. If you're not a customer, come start a conversation. Together, we're a winning combination. Heartland State Bank, located in Redfield, Tulare, Highmore, and Wessington. Member FDIC.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is love for the game.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship, and most of those are worth far less than the cost of tuition. So, why do they play?
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is friendship.
A sense of purpose, love for the game, to help others, friendship. There are lots of great reasons to play high school sports and to participate in other high school activities like cheerleading, debate, and music. Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
My reason why is community.
My reason why is leadership.
My reason why is to inspire others.
Why do thousands of teenagers here in South Dakota participate in high school sports and activities?
My reason why is friendship.
Their reasons are as diverse as the students themselves. But the one thing they all share is the opportunity to have fun and learn important life lessons. Lessons like supporting their community, learning how to be a leader, and building lifelong friendships.
My reason why is defying expectations.
Is there a grade school or middle school student in your family? Then encourage them to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school.
My reason why is to make a change in the world.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
The sacrifice, the dedication, the grit. I mean, they really set an example, don't they?
Oh, well, no question. Today's high school athletes are truly special.
Not the athletes.
Well, who?
The officials.
Oh.
Today's student athletes are truly special. But there's something pretty great about the men and women who officiate their games, too. Like the way they're giving back to their communities. Officiating is a terrific way to stay in shape, meet new people, and stay connected to the game you love. But the biggest reason of all? We need more qualified high school officials here in South Dakota. And without them, the rest of us would have a whole lot less to cheer about. High school games need officials. High school sports need you.
Great call, Rob!
Yeah!
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who play high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. high school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? When you're working for a mover and shaker with strong ties to our community, who are they? When you encounter a group of people eager to roll up their sleeves, who are you most likely to work with? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Taking the initiative, being a good teammate, sacrificing personal glory for the greater good. These are qualities we expect of our leaders, and they're all being cultivated in the high schools right here in South Dakota. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in South Dakota who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play, and you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Ah, let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, oh, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in South Dakota learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the geometry teacher who mans the ticket window.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen and store managers who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the graduate who listens to the league championship game on the internet.
It's the parent who sells ads in the school athletic program.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
It's the trainers, equipment managers, and ball boys who never miss a practice.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
High school sports. It's the we that every community needs. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in South Dakota learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the geometry teacher who mans the ticket window.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen and store managers who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the graduate who listens to the league championship game on the internet.
It's the parent who sells ads in the school athletic program.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
It's the trainers, equipment managers, and ball boys who never miss a practice.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
High school sports. It's the we that every community needs. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
More and more these days, it feels like sports are losing out to hype. Who dissed who? Who signed the fattest contract? Who got busted for cheating? Lost 2 is the unique capacity sports have to inspire us, to unite us. Well, great news, sports fans. Sports are still being played for the right reasons. They're still as entertaining as they are character building. You just have to know where to find it. And you only have to look as far as your local South Dakota high school. You know, the place where the games are exciting, concessions are affordable, and the parking is free. Where the emphasis is on hustle and heart instead of hype. If you prefer real, honest-to-goodness sport played for all the right reasons, you'll find it at your hometown high school. High school sports. Games are being played this weekend at a South Dakota high school near you. Okay, everybody, who's in?
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in South Dakota, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship. High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in South Dakota knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? South Dakota needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do South Dakota's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their head?
We play!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
He worked out early, practiced late, and studied well into the night. The next day, he did it all over again.
She missed time hanging out and socializing with friends, so she could make it on time to practices and games.
He became a top student and a confident leader, even as he helped his team win back-to-back conference titles.
She became a role model in her community, even as she led her team to an undefeated season.
And when they finished playing high school sports, what did they do next?
She graduated from college with honors and went to work for a successful company.
He attended graduate school and became a difference maker in his community.
Because that's what student athletes in South Dakota do. They use the skills they develop
And welcome to Tulare for tonight's SoDak 16 match featuring the Ipswich Tigers and the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots. The South Dakota High School Activities Association, their corporate partners, Sanford Health, Dakota Bank, Farmers Union Insurance, Billion Automotive, and the South Dakota Army National Guard welcome you to tonight's match. High school sports are a privilege to play and a privilege to watch, a privilege that depends on good sportsmanship. Enjoy the match and support good sportsmanship. First, we'll introduce the reserves for the Tigers. Number 1, Bailey Kalusa. Number 4, Katie Bierman. Number 5, Caitlin Williams. Number 9, Gracie Lang. Number 11, Ashton Loken. Number 12, Madison Gaditz. Number 14, Quincy Olivier. Number 15, Kate Gaditz. And number 16, Bailey Pitts. Now your starting lineup for the Tigers, an outside hitter, a 5'9" senior. Number 2, Lindsay Grabowska. Middle back, a 5'9" senior. Number 3, Paige Melberg. Defensive specialist, a 5'5" senior. Number 6, Karen Clefman. An outside hitter, a 5'8" senior. Number 8, Haley Bierman. At center, a 5'5" senior. Number 10, Hallie Hines. Middle back, a 5'8" senior. Number 13, Haley Feldman. And at libero, a 5'5" senior. Number 7, Chesney Olivier. Tigers are coached by Trent Osborne and assisted by Kayla Nielsen. Now we'll introduce the Patriot reserves. Number 2, Bethany Wiebe. Number 3, Caitlin Odell. Number 6, Danielle Knoll. Number 11, Presley Binger. And number 14, Andy Chasing Hawk. Now your starting lineup for your Patriots. Starting at a right hitter, a 5'7" senior. Number 1, Gannon Peterson. Out of center, a 5'4" senior. Number 4, Kennedy Edander. Middle hitter, a 5'10" 8th grader. Number 5, Caitlin Schrader. Middle hitter, a 6' senior. Number 8, Ashley Massett. An outside hitter, a 5'7" senior. Number 9, Cassidy Johnson. Outside hitter, a 5'9" junior. Number 17, Madison Hofer. And then libero, a 5'7" senior. Number 16, Katie Ratchen. Patriots are coached by Jordan Opp, assisted by Brandy Hanson and Allura Johnson. Your line judges for tonight's contest are Mike Ruth and Dean Duxbury. Your officials for tonight's match are Shar Sarda and Steph Jetland. These officials are licensed and hired by the South Dakota High School Activities Association with the mutual agreement of participating schools in this event. Tonight's SoDak 16 game is the best of 5, rally scoring to 25, with the deciding game to 15. All games must be won by 2. At this time, we ask that you stand, remove your caps as we pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Remember, proper respect for the flag is to remove your cover, place your right hand over your heart. Military and those not in uniform may salute the flag. again, we remind all fans, only team personnel are allowed on the floor. Immediately following all SoDak and state championship contests in the sports of volleyball, girls basketball, boys basketball, and on the football field. No spectators on the floor.
Okay. Welcome. Whoa.
Okay.
There.
Good evening.
Okay. Welcome to Tulare for the SoDak 16. Ipswich Tigers versus our Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots.
And this is for all the money. This is for whoever wins this match tonight will be going on to the State B tournament in Huron, which will be November 19th, 20th, and 21st. So Ipswich has not been to the state tournament since 2000.
And the
Hitchcock-Tulare has never been.
Yep.
But the Hitchcock Blue Jays were there in 1994. So we are going to start this match. Ipswich serving.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader. Tips.
Okay, picked up by Hines.
Block.
Olivier gets it up. Hines gets it up. And Grabowska puts it over.
Ratchin to Enander.
We got
Enander to Schrader.
Okay, it's back. Hines sets. Olivier pushes it over.
Peterson, Enander to Johnson.
Okay, we've got Hines setting over to Gabrowska.
Ratchin to Schrader to Johnson.
Okay, we've got Clefman. Grabowska gets the tip.
And
first point goes to the Ipswich Tigers. Boy, if this is any indication of tonight, we're going to have some long volleys. These two played earlier, and Hitchcock-Tulare won in 3, but they were set 2 and 3 were super close, with the Patriots winning 26-24 both of those sets. All right, we've got Hines to Olivier and
to
Clefman
Hofer
put it over.
to Enander to Johnson.
It's blocked
out. In on the line.
Okay. Ipswich has a great crowd here tonight, and they're fired up as they take the first 2 points here in set 1. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Okay, that was a net serve, and little help from the net, and that thing dropped. Another ace serve for It is Haley. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Haley Hines serving.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader.
Okay, that's Clefman to Hines to Grabowska.
Schrader to Enander to Schrader.
That's Clefman to Hines to Olivier.
Hofer to Enander to Johnson. And she goes out the back.
All right. We've got the Ipswich Tigers coming out here on fire as they lead set 1 4-0.
Yep.
Patriots looking for a side out here. Hines serving.
And she goes out.
Out the back. Dean Duxbury, one of our line officials tonight, calling that out. Mike Ruth on the other end. Okay, let's see. Hines setting. She dumps it.
To Enander to Hofer.
Okay, we've got Clefman to Olivier. Hines is going to pass it over.
Ratchin to Enander to Hofer.
It's
and blocked out.
Blocked out of bounds. Patriot point.
Okay. Cassidy Johnson's back to serve.
And
she goes out.
Wow. Okay. So each team now missing a serve. So we're equal in that department. Back serving is number 7, Chesney.
Number 2.
Oh, number 2. Gosh. Lindsay Grabowska.
Peterson to Enander over to Schrader.
He's out of bounds.
She's out of bounds.
Okay, Ipswich Tigers having 10 seniors on their team. Hitchcock-Tulare has 6. So these are 2 senior-laden teams.
Yep.
Okay,
Ratchin
Grabowska
to Enander to Hofer.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines. Up to
Peterson to Enander to Schrader. And she gets the kill. Nice kill for Caitlin.
Yep, Patriots needing that. You don't want to.
Nope.
Either team, you don't want to get behind by too many.
Caitlin serving.
Okay, we've got Grabowska to Hines. Out.
Schrader to Enander to Hofer.
Okay, Hines gets it up to Gaditz and to Hines, pushing deep.
Johnson to Enander to Massett.
Olivier to Hines. And that's...
Touch Enander to Massett.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines to DeGeets.
And out.
That is out the back. Patriots coming back here.
Yep.
They trail by 2 now, 4-6.
Schrader back to serve.
Okay, Feldman to Hines to...
Oh, and she just dumps it over.
She gets the kill. Coming in now is number 11, Loken. And we got Feldman coming to the bench. Lokman will serve. She is a 5'4" senior for the Tigers.
Schrader to Enander to Massett, and she gets the kill.
The block. All right, coming back in is number 13, Feldman. She's a 5'8" senior. Oh, I take that back. Then we got the lead roll going back in there.
Kennedy Enander back to serve.
All right, we got Gaditz to Hines and Olivier.
Massett to Enander.
And
block. That's a good block.
They saw that coming. All right, coming into the lineup now is number 16, Pitts, and number 9, Lane. Pitts will go back to serve for the Tigers, who lead 8-5 here early in set 1.
Johnson to Enander to Peterson.
To Peets to Olivier. Out to Lang. It's
blocked.
Lang. Olivier.
Yes.
And they couldn't get it up. Point Patriots.
Okay.
We're down to a 2-point difference now. Patriots trailing 6-8. Okay, Olivier to Peets to
Enander
Melberg.
to Johnson to Peterson.
Okay, Peets to Olivier. Out to Gaditz. She's going to tip.
Enander.
Oh. And the Tigers get it on a tip.
Cody, you're supposed to check the live text on the
going back to
laptop.
Serve is Clefman for the Tigers. They are up 9-6 here in set 1.
I've got that we're just showing the balcony.
All right, Olivier to Peets, out to Grabowska. Off of the hands of
off
Janet
the block.
Peterson. Point to the Tigers. Back serving is Clefman.
Schrader to Enander to Peterson.
Okay. Oh, pushing is
Schrader to Enander to Johnson.
Okay,
school
we
sports
got
today
Clefman
to do even bigger things.
to Grabowska.
Hofer off the net and under the net.
Okay.
Ipswich leads 11-6.
11-6.
Timeout.
Patriots. I think we're going to go ahead and talk through this timeout. We've got a lot to say. Wow, we've got a lot of information.
Lot of stuff going on.
First, Debbie, why don't you tell us how Ipswich got here? This is the SoDak 16.
Yep.
Winner of this game will go to the state tournament. Go ahead, Debbie.
Okay, region is in, Ipswich is in Region 2. They come in the second seed of the region.
So they were hosting.
Yep.
Their 2 games.
They come in as a 10th seed in the SoDak 16. That's why we're here. Their record is 21-5. They beat Sully Buttes and Highmore Herald to get here in their region. Hitchcock-Tulare, we're in the Region 3. We're seeded first. We're 7th in the SoDak. So that's why we're hosting. We'll be back.
Okay, Clefman serving for Ipswich.
Schrader to Enander to Johnson, and she gets the kill.
Nice kill.
Nice.
Yep, Patriots needing that. Don't want to get behind by too much, although volley serving can sure shift a lot and fast.
Katie Ratchin back to serve. Ashley, and she goes into the net.
Okay. Two missed serves for the Patriots.
That's kind of been Katie's ammo lately.
Yeah, we want that to stop right
shake
now.
that all off.
Okay, back serving for the
Patriots. Dannon Peterson back to serve.
Okay, Kleffman to Pitts to Grabowska.
Peterson to Enander to Johnson, and she goes out the back.
Yep, just gotta get on top of that and get it down. Okay, going back to serve. Now looks like it will be Hines, Haley Hines, a 5'5" senior, who will also go to the front row and then set for the Tigers.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader.
Okay, here comes Grabowska.
Ratchin to Enander pushes.
She pushes deep to Kleffman. Grabowska hitting.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader. Tips.
She tips. Grabowska to Elfman to Olivier. A hit on
Ratchin
the back. And a kill for the libero. Hitting out that back row. Someone's got to get up to the net and block there for the Patriots. They had free range. No one's blocking. Hines serving for the Tigers.
Peterson, Enander, Johnson.
Okay, that's Kleffman. And hitting.
And out of bounds.
That was Bierman that hit it out of bounds.
They're saying Johnson touched.
Oh, he had a touch on the block, so it's point Ipswich. Okay, Ipswich leads this 15-8 here in set one. Patriots looking for a side out.
Yep.
Hines serving.
Hofer, Enander, Schrader,
And
block
it's
back.
It's over. Grabowska.
And goes out.
Oh, Feldman had a nice time to spike
she had a
there
nice
off
up.
of that second touch, but it went out the back. So, Patriots.
Johnson serving.
Okay, Olivier to Hines. Out to Grabowska. Oh, and she sees the open court.
Ipswich is tipping a lot tonight so far.
Yeah. And
we didn't
really
see that right away.
No.
In the first game that we played.
Okay, Grabowska back to serve for the Tigers.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines. Back to Bierman.
Johnson to Enander to Hofer
It's
tips.
a tip. It's back
Schrader,
over.
Enander to Schrader.
And it's to Grabowska to Hines. Back to Bierman.
And
That's
out.
definitely out. Haley Bierman, a 5'9" senior. She puts it out the back. Patriots coming back here.
Kennedy, Caitlin Schrader back to serve.
Okay,
Ashley Massey come in the front row.
Hines. She dumps it. Man, Patriots getting tipped to death right now. They got to adjust their defense and watch for those. Okay, number 11, Loken going back to serve. Tigers have a 7-point lead.
Johnson to Schrader to Enander, sends it over.
We got Loken to Hines.
Tipped.
It's another tip. Melberg. They thought she was just going to hammer on it. Oh,
and timeout, Patriots. Ipswich leads 18-10 in the first set.
Okay.
I think we'll keep it here and I'll finish where we were.
Okay, Debbie's going to fill us back in again how Hitchcock-Tulare got to the SoDak 16.
We're in Region 3. We were seated first. We come into the SoDak 16, 7th place. The record is 17-4. We beat DeSmit and second round of the region, and Esteline Hendricks to get us here.
Yeah,
we played Ipswich October 15th, And Patriots took it in 3.
But those second two
sets were
26-24 both sets. So
the first set was 25-13, and then
and Logan puts it into the net after the timeout.
Okay, we've got Kennedy Enander back to serve for the Patriots. Patriots trail 11-18.
And Opp is out of timeouts. That was Grabowska to Hines. Oh, pushed over.
Enander, Hofer, Peterson. She gets the kill.
Dannon has such a great vertical jump, so she can really get on top of those balls.
Kennedy serving.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines. It's blocked.
Tipped.
We got Hines setting to Bierman. Bierman passes over.
Johnson to Enander to Peterson to Enander to Massett.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines is going to push deep.
Johnson.
Okay,
Schrader. Johnson.
My goodness. Okay, we can't have those mistakes.
Nope.
You can't make a passing error in a tight game like this, in a big game like this. Match, I should say. Okay.
Cassidy Johnson gonna take a breather. Caitlin Ratchin in.
Pitts back serving.
To Enander to Hofer, and she finds the hard one.
All right.
Hofer back to serve.
You know, it's not over till it's over.
Nope.
This rally scoring can shift really fast.
Johnson back in the front row.
Okay, Grabowska to Pitts. And that was Melberg. She puts it in the net. Point Patriots, they're only down by 5.
Hofer serving.
Grabowska to Pitts. Back to Gaditz. We got somebody in the net. Pass.
Ashley. No, that's
Massett.
Cassidy Johnson in the net.
Okay, number 9, you're right. Okay, coming back into the lineup is Kleffman. Ipswich has 20 points here in set 1. Patriots 14. Kleffman serving.
Schrader to Enander to Peterson.
Kleffman to Pitts, out to Grabowska, off the block. All right. You know, that's another thing. If they're not tipping, they've been hitting hard, and they're getting the points off of the block. So,
Schrader to Enander to Massett.
Okay, Kleffman to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
Hofer to Enander to Johnson.
And, nice save by Olivier.
Yes, nice
pass.
Hofer, Enander, Peterson.
Kleffman to Pitts, out to Grabowska. She's going to chip.
Kennedy was there, just not up high enough.
We can see it. She's tipping. Get up there. Kleffman serving. And that's
into the net.
Okay.
3 missed serves so far for Ipswich.
And that, you know, they could have 25 with 3 more points.
Ratchin serving.
Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
Ratchin to Peterson to Schrader.
Okay, Olivier to Pitts. Here comes Grabowska. It's blocked out of bounds. Blocked out of bounds. They're saying
they're saying it was touched, and Dannon's going, I didn't touch it.
It didn't look like it went over to me. Olivier serving.
Peterson to Enander to Johnson.
Okay, Kleffman. Yeah. That was Lang trying to, it was a bad pass by Kleffman. So, Patriots take over.
Peterson back to serve. Trailing 16-23.
Okay, Kleffman to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
Schrader to Enander.
Kleffman to Pitts, over to Lang. She's going to push it.
Enander to Johnson.
Kleffman, Olivier. Grabowski going to pass over.
Enander to Johnson tips.
Sorry, Pitts.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader and off of Ipswich.
Was it off of her head? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Come on,
Peterson serving.
All right, we got Grabowska. And Olivier pushing deep.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader.
And that's off of
Clefman.
Clefman. Olivier tried to get there. She had a beautiful pancake save a couple of rallies ago.
Peterson still serving for the Patriots.
All right, Grabowska. That's an ace serve.
That's an ace. And timeout, Ipswich.
Timeout, Ipswich. Patriots coming back here. They're only down by 4.
We'll be back in a bit. We'll take a breather ourselves.
I need to get a drink.
Let's go, Tiger!
A winning part of a complete education.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare South Dakota's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical...
All right.
Cody, do we have a score on the... Do we have a score? Not yet. Okay. Score is Patriots 19, Ipswich 23. We'll try and keep...
Okay, Pitts and Grabowska pushing.
Enander, Peterson, Johnson. Oh, she goes to tip.
Okay. Tip didn't go over. Point to the Tigers. All right. See what we got here. Looks like Hines is coming back in to serve. Haley Hines.
Okay, Ipswich leads 24-19 in the first set.
Yep, they just need one here. We'll see what happens.
Ratchin, bad pass. Bad pass.
Okay, so set one going to the Ipswich Tigers as they win 25-19.
Okay, we will, if we can, we'll keep telling the score because I'm getting texts because it's not showing up on the screens.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure to say that. So once again, the Ipswich Tigers just won set one, 25-19, after leading most of that set.
Yes.
So Patriots need to just forget that, get back on their game, and take these next couple sets here. I want to do a shout out to some people I know are watching. I know we have in Hitchcock, Ray and Rita Waldner, Sharon Cheddar, Lyle Lips, Bobby and Alan Gatsky,
John and Alice Siemens, that's Kennedy's grandparents, up in North Dakota.
Yep, up in North Dakota. We have some local Tulare people here that are always good fans. Wayne and Doreen Binger, Cheryl Close. We've got Krista and Kaylee Robinson watching down there in Huron.
Yep, and we've got Kristen Van Buskert and Gina Hawk in Yankton, and Shelley Binger and Teresa Mallon.
Oh, no, Debbie. If we just have the Binger family, we're pretty well.
Yeah.
But no, we've had some loyal fans all year, and we just like to do a little shout out to them and thank them for their support. Just because they're not present with this whole COVID thing, things are kind of crazy. You know, I don't blame people for not showing up either. And
we have, anybody can come tonight, but you have to have a mask on. It was an open.
I see there are a few without masks.
Yeah, I think they came in with masks, but are sitting without now.
So, I knew this would be a good match tonight.
Yep.
And
Bunk and Angela Wallner at home too. I just got.
Angela watching. Super.
Sometimes I have internet service in the gym, and sometimes I don't.
Yep.
So
Diane Brenner, I know she's listening in up there in Redfield.
and we've had a lot of people throughout the whole volleyball season that have caught the games. So we want to thank everybody that listens, even if we don't mention you. We want to thank you for
we sure
for
don't leave
watching
anybody out.
because
We appreciate everybody listening, watching. Okay, here we go.
Cassidy Johnson serves into the net.
Patriots go
1-0.
little different lineup.
Ipswich.
They usually start with Kennedy Enander
Yeah.
serving.
Yep.
So
We've had a little bit of a switch. He's changed things up a little bit.
Okay, and back serving for Ipswich is Grabowska.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader.
Okay, Hines, Grabowska. It's going to be over.
And in the net.
Feldman tried to pass it over, but in the net. We are tied at 1. Here in set 2, Ipswich won the first set, 25-19.
Schrader serving.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines, out to Bierman.
Johnson to Enander to Massett, and she dumps it over.
Push. All right, Patriots go up 2-1 here early in set 2.
Caitlin Schrader, an 8th grader, serving for the Patriots.
All right, it's short. It's Feldman to Hines, back to Olivier.
Oh!
And she gets a little help from the net.
Denise and I have said the net can be your friend, and it was her friend.
And it can be your enemy if you're on the other side of that.
There's no way I thought that was going over.
No, me either. Okay, back to serve.
We're
is
2-2
Feldman.
tie. Johnson, Enander, Hofer, blocked. Massett.
It's blocked again. Let's see, pushed deep by Hines.
Johnson to Enander to Massett.
Okay, Feldman to Hines, back to,
Massett to Enander to Hofer.
Grabowska to Hines.
Enander to Massett, tips it over.
Hines to Feldman. Out to Bierman.
Schrader to Enander over to Hofer. And she catches the opposite side.
Way to mix it up. I too thought she was going to do a slide with Ashley.
Yeah,
Massett,
so did I.
Fake me out. All right, Patriots up 3-2. Okay, right
A
now.
serve for
We
Enander.
have Corey Mallon watching here in Tulare.
Yes,
along
you
with his
can't
wife,
be upset.
Teresa.
Sorry, Corey.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Corey, quit pouting. We mentioned you now.
Enander serving, and she goes out.
All right. So
That's 4 missed serves for the Patriots.
Going to be Pitts for Ipswich. They trail by 1, 3-4 here in set 2. Like we said, Ipswich took set 1, 25-19.
Peterson, Enander, Massett with the kill off of Grabowska.
Nice
Hofer back to serve. Patriots lead 5-3 in the second set.
All right, we got Grabowska, 2 Pitts. Here comes, it's blocked.
Peterson, Enander, Massett.
Okay, Grabowska, we got to Olivier, out to Lang.
Enander, Peterson, Massett. And she gets the back serving corner.
I don't know what she was doing. She's like crouched and off of her shoulder. Hey, but it's a kill. We'll take it.
It's a kill in that back serving corner.
Yep.
Hofer back to serve for the Patriots. Patriots lead
Olivier,
6-3.
Pitts to, it's blocked. Olivier, they called a carry.
They called it a lift. Timeout, Ipswich. Patriots lead 7-3 in the second set.
Okay, like I said earlier, both teams here hungry for a state tournament trip. Ipswich has not been there for 20 years.
Yep.
Hitchcock-Tulare has never been there, but the Hitchcock Blue Jays were back there in 1994.
Yep.
And some of those players were Shannon and Jamie Brenner, Joe Ellenhofer, Holly Anderson, Heather Buchholz, and Lori Marshall. And kind of a little trivia thing, Jamie Brenner was an 8th grader at the time too. And now the Patriots start an 8th grader in Caitlin Schrader. So,
Let's go,
Ipswich!
And
here we go.
Here we go. Set 2,
Patriots.
7-3 Patriots. Hofer serves.
Grabowska to Pitts, out to Lang. She's going to push.
Enander to Peterson.
Grabowska to Pitts. Oh,
Enander, Peterson. That's that vertical. Peterson. Yes.
Okay, things have kind of swung this way to the
It
Patriots.
has. That's the way volleyball goes.
Yep. Set 1 seemed to be
Hofer
Ipswich.
serving.
Grabowska
Yes.
that drop.
Ace for Madison.
And the Patriots lead 9-3 here in set 2. Coming in for the Tigers is number 4, Katie Bierman. She is a 5'7" sophomore. And a net serve.
Madison Hofer in the net.
All right, going back to service.
That's 5
Lefman.
missed serves for the Patriots. Patriots lead 9-4. Ipswich serving.
Clefman's a 5'5" senior.
Johnson, Enander, Peterson.
And that's Pitts to Olivier. And that's
Touched Madison,
and it's
Peterson.
Whoa, block. Okay, up by Pitts. And Olivier's going to pass over.
Massett, Enander, Johnson.
Okay, Clefman to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
And
she
yep,
hits
she
the
caught the
corner.
line.
Wow.
That back serving line.
Wow, way to catch a corner.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Clefman back serving for the Tigers. They trail 5-9.
Hofer, Enander, Massett. And that's out of bounds.
Clefman went diving for it.
Yeah.
Didn't touch it. And I
Must
guess
not
it was
have.
out of bounds. So, Clefman serving, and they're coming. They're within 3, 6-9.
Schrader, Enander, Massett, blocked to nobody back there for the Patriots.
Came out of the middle with a huge block.
Yep.
Nobody there. Clefman still serving. Ipswich within 2. They're still trailing 7-9.
Schrader, Enander over to Johnson, and
she's out the
she
back.
sends it deep.
She's out the back. They're questioning whether there was a touch.
Yep,
The officials
they're
are saying no touch. Clefman serving. They're within 1.
Johnson, Enander,
It's
Peterson.
partially blocked. We got Pitts setting Grabowska, and that is
Out.
by a hair of a chinny chin.
Hair of their chinny chin is right.
We'll take it.
Caitlin Ratchin back to serve for the Patriots. Patriots lead 10-8.
Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
And that's in. That
It's
blocked
blocked,
for
but
Peterson.
Came back and landed in on the Tigers side. Oh. Okay, let's see. Olivier with a
Hofer,
nice hit.
Enander, Schrader.
We got Pitts to Olivier. Out to B.
Oh, Hofer, Ratchin. Oh, Hofer should have let Ratchin maybe get that one.
Yep. You got to trust who's behind you.
Yep.
I don't know if Katie called it or not, but okay, Olivier serving.
Hofer, Enander, Peterson.
Okay, we've got here Olivier to Grabowska. She's going to push over.
Schrader to Enander over to Johnson. And
Grabowska to, okay, Olivier pushes over.
Enander to Peterson.
Oh, we've got a net violation on Dan.
On Peterson, net violation.
Wow, that changes things. So we got Olivier still serving. They trail by 1. It is 10-11.
Patriots. Ratchin, Enander, Peterson.
Okay, off of Pitts. And
nice
that is a
kill for Peterson. Patriots lead 12-10 in the second.
Okay, Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
Hofer to Enander to Schrader.
It's blocked. Feldman gets it up to Pitts to Grabowska.
To Hofer to Enander to Johnson.
That is not
Nope,
over.
that's 4. Nobody
That hit the top
touched
of the
it.
net. So we have Hines coming in now to serve. Ipswich still trailing by 1, 11-12 here in set 2. Hines serving. She will then go up and
Hofer, Peterson, Enander.
Olivier to Hines to Feldman, and
Hofer.
she gets the kill.
Hofer took one off the face, and then she's reaching. I don't know. We're tied at 12.
Tied at 12. Here comes Hines with the serve.
Hofer, Enander, Schrader tips.
Okay, Feldman gets it up. Hines is going to push deep.
Ratchin, Enander, Schrader.
Feldman to Hines. Olivier is going to pass deep.
Free to Ratchin, to Enander, to Johnson.
Olivier to Hines, out to Grabowska, and
She's out the bat.
She's long. She's telling that center, I want that set a little higher.
Yep.
So
Johnson back to serve.
Clefman to Olivier to Bierman.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader, and she got on top of that one. That was a nice one.
Nice kill by the 8th grader, Caitlin Schrader.
Yep. Johnson serving. Patriots lead 14-12.
Grabowska to Hines to Grabowska.
Enander to Schrader.
We got Clefman. Here comes Grabowska.
Peterson to Enander over to Hofer.
It's blocked. We got Hines pushing deep.
Ratchin, Johnson,
okay, they're just gonna push.
Enander.
We got Hines to Olivier. Out to Bierman.
Ratchin, Enander, Schrader, and off. Point. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
We got something
They
going
don't
on here. We're
know
gonna have
if
the
it
official.
was a block or. They're saying no, it was not.
Okay, we have Steph. Wow, we're getting a loud crowd here.
Yeah.
Ipswich happy, Patriots not happy.
Yep.
We got Steph Jetlin is the up official. Charsard is down. They talked it over.
They
decided
talked it
was,
over.
Ipswich point. So Grabowska
Peterson,
serving.
Enander, Hofer,
Okay. Olivier Grabowska passes over.
Schrader to Enander, back to Schrader.
We got Olivier to Hines. She's going to dump.
Oh!
God, what a dump. What a dump. You thought she was
We
gonna
are
step back to
tied
get a little back dump?
14-14. You know, that has happened in that corner, so in that front corner
Yep.
so much.
She sees that opening. Okay, Grabowska.
Johnson to Enander to Hofer.
We've got a tip. Hines gets it up to Olivier. Back to Gadit. She tries to push it, but it's into the net.
Schrader back to serve for the Patriot. Ashley Massett, the senior, will come in the front row.
Okay.
Patriots
here we
lead
go.
15-14.
We got Olivier to Hines. Out to Bierman.
Schrader
Oh, it's close.
to Enander. Enander dug it out of the net, but
Bad pass from the back row, and
Yep.
we couldn't get any offense going.
15-15. We're tied again.
Right, we have Feldman back serving, and
And
that's
she
out of bounds,
goes
the back.
deep.
Okay, Feldman will go to the bench.
Kennedy Enander back to serve. for the Patriots. Patriots lead 16-15.
All right, we got Grabowska to Hines to Gaditz.
Johnson to Enander to Massett. And
Massett
it
gets
bounces
the kill.
into the center.
Massett with the kill. All right,
Patriots
up
lead by 2, 17-15. Enander serving.
All right, Grabowska to Hines to Bierman.
Hofer to Enander to Peterson.
No. Thought that was another good pancake by Olivier, but they called it a down ball.
Nope.
Patriots up by 3.
Enander serving 18-15.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines. Out to Bierman.
Enander to Peterson to
It's
Massett.
blocked. It's out of bounds.
It's out of bounds.
Massett. Point Tigers. Pitts is coming in. She will serve. Into the front row is Katie Bierman, a 5'7" sophomore. Pitts will serve and then set for the Tigers.
Schrader, Johnson, Peterson.
Okay, Grabowska to Pitts. Out to Gaditz.
Enander to Peterson to Hofer.
We got Gaditz to Pitts to Olivier.
Schrader to Enander to Peterson.
That's in the net. That's in the net on
Into the net.
Okay, Pitts back serving. They're down by 1, 17-18 here in set 2. Pitts serving.
Peterson, Enander, Hofer tips.
Oh, and it gets stuck in the
And
arms
she
of
caught
Katie
it.
Bierman.
Katie Bierman just.
Yeah, she's like, oh
It's
my
there.
gosh, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, Patriots up 19-17. Olivier to Pitts, out to...
Oh, hit the
Hit the
antenna.
antenna. She set Katie Bierman, but she hit the antenna, so it's Patriot ball. Patriot point. We got a timeout again by Trent.
Timeout, Ipswich.
That is their second timeout. So
Yep.
they are out
And
of timeout.
Patriots lead 20-17. We're having a little bit of issue. I hope everybody can see us.
I hope so too. 'cause
This is a
big
good
match.
game. The Ipswich Tigers are banging on the bleachers. We're getting some vibration
here off of these benches. We got a good crowd on both sides.
Good
of the
crowd.
gym.
There were no limitations except you have to wear a mask.
Yes, and like we said,
I think we're on.
the
Xavier, can you hear us?
won
Yep.
the first set.
Okay, thank you.
25-19. The Patriots are leading set 2, 20-17. So we're coming off of that timeout. We got Madison Hofer serving for the Patriots.
Okay, the Patriots lead 20-17.
Okay, Grabowska, Hines gets it over, or Pitts gets it
Massett, Enander,
over.
Johnson.
We got Pitts to Olivier. She's going to set Lang. And that's
She goes
too
deep.
hard.
Point Patriots.
That was Katie Bierman.
21-17 Patriots. Hofer is back serving.
All right, so we got Olivier to Pitts, out to Bierman.
Johnson to Enander, back to Johnson.
We got Pitts to Olivier, back to Gaditz.
Enander, Massett. Enander sends
We
it
got
free.
Olivier to Pitts to
Massett, Enander, Peterson,
It's
blocked,
it's
and nobody's there.
Blocked by number 3, Paige Melberg. Another nice block by her. Ipswich not giving up here. They are down by 3. 18-21. We got Clefman serving.
Schrader to Enander, back to Peterson. Tips, high tip.
Let's see, Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
Touched.
It's blocked, but it lands on the Patriots side. So, point Ipswich. Now they trail by 2. Clefman serving.
Schrader to Enander to Massett.
Okay, Pitts to Olivier to Grabowska.
Schrader to Enander over to Johnson. And she gets it on the line.
I think it went off of a block. So I don't know if the back row thought it was going out of bounds, but point Patriots. They're up
Ratchin back to serve. Patriots lead 22-19.
Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
Enander, Peterson, Schrader.
Let's see, Olivier out to Grabowska. She pushes.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader tips.
Grabowska to Pitts, out to Grabowska. And that is blocked
off of Dannon.
Ipswich.
Point Ipswich.
They are trailing by 2, 20-22. Back serving is the Libro. Chesney Olivier, a 5'5" senior.
Ratchin, Enander, Johnson.
Okay, Clefman to Pitts, out to Grabowska.
Blocked, Peterson, Schrader. Nice assist for Dannon to Caitlin. 23-20 Patriots.
Needing 2 to close out this set. Let's see if they can do it here.
Dannon Peterson back to serve.
It's short. Grabowska to Pitts, out to Bierman.
Pushes, Enander, Peterson, Johnson tips, and Johnson's in the net. Okay, wow. They must have bumped. Johnson and Feldman must have bumped elbows because they're both holding.
Yep. So we got Hines going back to serve for Ipswich. They trail by 2, 21-23 here in set 2.
Hofer, Enander, Schrader.
Partially blocked. Hines gets it up. Olivier gets it up to Grabowska's going to push.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader. Tip.
Clefman to Hines, out to Grabowska.
It hit the antenna.
Oh, hit the antenna. Okay.
That's what Opp has been saying the last.
All
that's
right,
not the first time she's done that.
Needing 1.
Patriots lead 24-21.
Oh,
ace serve.
So.
Patriots lead set 2, 25-21. I don't know if Ipswich wasn't ready or what the deal was, but
it just dropped. Nobody even attempted
to
touch it.
No.
So I think they were. I don't know if they were still concerned about that antenna call or what the deal was. But anyway, so we are split. 1 set for Ipswich, 1 set for Hitchcock-Tulare, and we are getting ready to start set 3. Ipswich will serve.
Yep.
Debbie, we got any more people chiming in?
Lisa and Randy Haig. Thank you. You know, this has been fun this year.
Yeah.
You know, last year I was, oh, you're going to make me do this.
And I'm like, yes, because
Yes.
I'm not doing it alone.
No, we don't. Yep.
Okay, yep.
Yep,
Mr. Clark letting us know that the score is not showing up on the TV screen. Okay, we've got Tara and Mike Heisinger watching there in Hitchcock.
What kind of drink does Denise need?
What? Oh, water.
Water.
All right, a lot of people chiming in now.
Yep.
Some of them with smart comments.
Yes.
We're not going to even repeat, but this is an exciting match here in Tulare tonight. Winner gets to go to the state tournament in Huron, South Dakota on November 19th through the 21st. Maybe be a little bit different with the whole COVID thing this year.
Right. They're not. I don't think they're for sure what's going to be happening, but
yeah, I've heard rumors that it's going to be limited people going in there, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep, we'll wait and see. That's 10 days out.
Yeah.
Before we start.
Debbie, I was so excited I broke my pen here. Up. Okay, well, we're starting to We're going to start set 3 here. So Ipswich will have the serve. Going back to serve for Ipswich is Haley Hines, the 5'5" senior, who will also be setting in the front row. So here we go.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader.
It's
Schrader.
blocked. Okay, we got Hines setting. Grabowska.
Oh, and there she tips it again.
Yep, got the tip. Dan and Peterson was
When you
backed
bang,
up.
you're jiggling the camera and nobody can see when you bang. Can you please
Okay,
stop?
Debbie's yelling at some spectators. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, Clefman gets it up. Olivier spiking from the back row.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader, and she gets the kill.
Yep. Clefman went down but couldn't get a piece of it, so we are tied at 1 here in set 3. If you're just joining us, Ipswich won the first set, Patriots the second. Olivier
Johnson serving.
to Hines to Grabowska.
Ratchin to Enander to Hofer.
Okay, Olivier to Hines, out to Grabowska.
Nope,
And that
nope.
is-
That's
nope,
4.
The top of the net, they're saying. So point Patriots. This might come
Johnson
down
serving
to
2-1.
Debbie. Clefman to Hines to Bierman.
Peterson, Enander over to Hofer.
Let's see, Grabowska, Hines pushing.
Ratchin to Enander to Schrader, and it drops.
Oh, yes. We had Feldman got a partial block.
Yep.
But then it dropped behind her. So, Patriots take a 3-1 lead.
Johnson serving.
Olivier to Hines, out to Bierman. And
And she dumps and nobody. They're standing and looking.
They're having a campfire.
Yeah.
Dropped right in the middle of the circle there. Okay.
Patriots lead 3-2.
Grabowska back to serve for the Ipswich Tigers.
Johnson to Enander to Hofer tips.
Tipped. Hines gets it up to Olivier. She goes to Gaditz.
Ratchin to Enander over to Hofer.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines. To Bierman.
Touch. Peterson, Johnson, Enander. And she gets the kill.
The center gets the kill.
Yep,
for Hitchcock-Tulare.
setter gets the kill.
All right.
Patriots lead 4-2.
We're in set 3. Each team has won 1 set.
Yep.
You have to
Schrader
win
back,
3 out of
serving.
5. So Grabowska to Hines, back to
Off of Johnson.
And Feldman gets the kill. Okay, Feldman going back to serve. She had one of their missed serves, so we'll see what she can do here. It's good.
Peterson, Enander over to Massett, and she goes
She's
out.
up to Redfield with that bad boy.
Yep.
All right. I'm kind of surprised they're letting the Ipswich
I know.
boys stand in that corner, but they haven't made a move.
Peterson to Enander, back to Hofer, and then off the
It drops
block.
in front of Haley Bierman.
Enander back to serve for the Patriots. Patriots lead 5-4 in the third.
All right, Olivier to Hines.
She
She's gonna
dumps
dump
to
it.
Hofer to Massett.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines, out to Gaditz. It's blocked.
Oh, and she touched as it was going out.
She needed to let that go,
Yep.
but your instinct is to stick that hand out, so point Patriots. All right, Kennedy Enander serving. Patriots up 6-4. Grabowska to Hines. Oh, wow. Nice hit by Paige Melling. She gets the kill. Coming in to serve is number 16, Bailey Pitts, a 5'3" senior.
I think we got the score
Working now?
working. Gina said score is working.
Okay, Pitts serving. They're down by 1.
Johnson to Enander to Hofer.
Okay, off of
Off the
Olivier.
block.
Gaditz got a piece of it, but point Patriots. They lead 7-5.
Schrader's going to tie her shoe.
Yeah. if we have some hesitations here, we got people trying to talk to us as we're trying to talk. So people trying to text us. We're busy here, people. Okay. Oh, we got a
Peterson,
tip there by Melbourne.
Enander, Johnson.
Okay, Pitts to Olivier. Out to
Hofer to Enander, back to Peterson.
Pitts gets it up. Olivier gets it up. Lane's going to push, but it hits the net.
No. Point Patriots.
Gracie Lane playing the front row. She's a 5'9" sophomore. Patriots up by 3.
Oh, and that's on the line. Ruth says
no.
On the line.
Ipswich girls positive that thing was out, but he flicked that flag saying it's in.
It's in.
All right. Grabowska.
Off of Massett. Up there for the kill.
Protects the net and gets the kill.
Timeout. Ipswich Patriots lead in the third, 10-5.
Good lead here by the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots.
Yep.
No lead is a safe lead, but it's nice to have a 5-point lead, that's for sure.
Yep.
Like I said, Ipswich won that first set 25-19. Patriots came back second set and won 25-21.
And Patriots are leading in the third, 10-5.
Yep, this is a big set here.
Big.
You're split one set each.
Yep.
Whoever wins this set will definitely have the momentum going into set 4. So, big set here.
Yep.
Coach,
We've got Doug and Terry Martin at home watching.
Great.
And Sherry Binger is watching.
I hope no one's texting me because I stuck my phone away. If you want us to do a little shout out, you better be texting Debbie. So we appreciate everyone listening in, giving your support, even if you're not here physically. All right, Patriots serving. Grabowska to Pitts to
Schrader to Enander to Johnson.
Lane gets it up. Pitts. Here comes Gaditz. It's partially blocked.
Johnson to Enander to Massett to Johnson. It's touched. Schrader to Peterson. And she lays it down.
Now it's the Patriots getting the tips in there.
Okay, you're not very loud.
Well, that makes you louder. Okay, they can't hear me?
Well, I can't hear you at all.
Okay, Grabowska to Pitts to
Hofer to Massett.
Melbourne.
Peterson.
Gaditz to
Got a
Pitts
touch.
to Gaditz. She's pushing.
Enander to Peterson to Massett. Sends it deep and out.
Okay. Those Ipswich Tiger girls kind of looked at Mike Ruth like, okay, is it out this time? Because we thought it was out last time.
Exactly.
Okay, going back to serve is Clefman, 5'5" senior. They're down by 5.
Schrader to Enander to Johnson, tips it over.
Okay, Pitts to Olivier to Grabowska.
Schrader to Enander, back to Peterson.
Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska. It's blocked. Grabowska to Pitts to Olivier.
Schrader to Enander, over to Johnson.
Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska. She tips.
Enander to Peterson. Oh. Little too close to the net.
Yep, put down by Gracie
Point
Lane.
Ipswich.
Okay, they are down by 4. Ipswich wants to wipe up the floor. Must have some moisture there. Makes the floor slippery. So they're going to take a towel, wipe that up.
Yep. In the third, the Patriots lead 11-7. Ipswich to serve.
Like we said earlier, this is a big set.
Big
Got
set.
The momentum
Big
if
set.
they win this one. Back serving for Ipswich is Clefman.
Hofer to Enander to Massett.
Clefman up to Pitts, out to Grabowska, and she
gets it in. Hofer standing and watching it. You can't do that. Got to be on your toes.
Yep. Okay, Clefman. They're
Hofer.
within 3.
Enander over to Johnson. Tipped Oh, yes.
And the net
Nice.
helped us out there.
Ratchin back to serve. Massett will take a seat. Patriots lead 12-18.
All right, Grabowska. 2 pits to Grabowska.
Blocked. Schrader.
Oh, that was, okay, Clefman, 2 pits. Back to Bierman. And that's down. Nice. Oh, was it Melberg? I think it was Melberg. Okay, going back to serve for the Tigers is their libero, Chesney Olivier.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader, and she sends it out.
Point Ipswich. They trail by 2, 10-12.
Patriots lead by 2 is all.
Olivier serving.
Ratchin to Enander to Peterson, and she caught the back line. Nice kill, Peterson. And she'll go back to serve.
All right. So, Patriots up by 3, 13-10. All right, Clefman, 2 pits to
Johnson to
Feldman.
Enander, up to Schrader, and
that does not go over. Feldman got the tip there for Ipswich.
too high of a set.
Too much time to think.
Yep,
That's the
yep.
whole thing. Okay, back serving for the Tigers is Hines. They're down by 2, and that
She
is
goes
out
deep.
the back. And she's
That's
the one
4
mad
missed
at
serves
herself.
on the night for the Tigers.
And we've got
5.
okay.
Johnson serving.
Okay, Olivier, 2 Hines, 2.
And
that's
she
a
caught
good
the
hit by
line.
Haley Feldman gets the kill. All
With
right,
that
going
kill.
back to serve is Grabowska. She is a
Caitlin's
5'9"
going,
senior.
Coach, it's okay. I touched it. It was.
Settle down.
Settle down.
All right, Grabowska serving. They're down by 2.
Johnson, Enander to Schrader.
All right,
Oh.
nice up by Hines to Olivier. Out to Bierman.
And out
that is
the back.
Not Beer. Yeah, Haley.
We've had some really high digs, sets.
Patriots
Schrader
up by
back
3.
to serve for the Patriots. Ashley Massett in the front row.
All right, we got Olivier, 2 Hines, out to
Peterson
That's out.
to Enander to Massett tips.
Okay, Bierman, 2 Hines to Olivier. Nice
Schrader
hit.
to Enander over to Hofer.
And that's now into the net. Points
That's
for
4
Ipswich.
touches for the Patriots.
Okay, coming in to serve is Ashton Loken. She is a 5'4" senior. Tigers down by 2, 13-15. Serve is good.
Schrader to Enander over to Massett, and she gets it in.
Nice angle.
Yep.
You should know if she's that far out
Yep.
of bounds, it's going to have an angle on it. So, anyway, point for the Patriots.
Kennedy Enander back to serve for the Patriots.
And we got Olivier, 2 Hines, and we
Hofer
got Melber.
to Enander to Hofer.
It's blocked, push back over.
Schrader,
Oh, nice save by
Enander, Hofer.
Okay, we got Melberg to Hines, over to Gaditz, gets it over.
Massett. Oh, thank
I think
you.
if Grabowska would have let that go, it might have been out of bounds.
Might have been out.
All right, Patriots up by 4, 17-13 here in set 3.
Enander back to serve.
Okay, Grabowska, 2 Hines, out to Gaditz, it's hit hard.
Enander to Peterson.
Oh, that is
Massett in the net.
We are going back and
Yep.
forth here.
They went up and both caught the ball at the same time.
Yep.
So
Pitts going back to serve for Ipswich. They're down by 3, 14-17. Pitts will serve and then set.
Johnson, Enander, Massett.
Okay, Olivier, 2 Pitts out to Gaditz. It's
Blocked.
blocked. Gaditz gets it
Peterson.
over. Olivier, 2 Pitts.
Block.
Pitts, Olivier, out to Lang.
Enander to Peterson.
And it's Gaditz to Pitts to Olivier.
And not strong enough.
All right.
Hofer
Patriots
back to serve for
up
the
by 4.
Patriots.
18-14 Patriots. And that a serve for Madison.
Timeout, Ipswich. Will be their second timeout.
All right, Patriots up by 5. 19-14 here in set 3.
Yep. Let's take a break.
Sounds good.
No matter how you connect, Venture Communications delivers fast, reliable internet and secure, powerful Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device, all at once, with local experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect to managed Wi-Fi.
Okay, we're back in a loud gym here in Tulare as the Patriots have a 5-point lead here in set 3 over the Ipswich Tigers.
Hofer serving for the Patriots.
So, Olivier to Pitts to Gaditz.
And out.
That is out about.
She went across court and deep.
Trying to go over the block.
Yep.
She needs to just hit. All right, Patriots up by 6.
Hofer serving, Patriots up 10.
Olivier
20-14.
to Gaditz. Grabowska will put it over.
Enander to Peterson.
Okay.
Nope,
and
they're going to call a lift.
On Melbourne.
It crawled up her chest.
She blocked and then they called her with the lift. So, Patriots up by 7, 21-14. Olivier to Grabowska. Lang will.
Oh.
And
Hofer back, still serving for the Patriots, 22-14.
Okay, Grabowska to Pitts to Gaditz.
And she goes deep.
Patriots just need 2 here to close out set 3.
23-14.
We have a substitution, number 4, Katie Bierman, coming into the lineup. Lane going to the bench.
Madison serving.
Grabowska to Pitts, out to Bierman.
Push, Schrader to Enander, over to Johnson.
That's blocked.
Enander,
bad set. All right, so it
little
is not
close
over
to the
yet.
net for Peterson.
We have Clefman going back to serve for the Tigers. They need to make a run here, down by 8, 15-23.
Schrader to Enander to Massett and off the block.
Patriots.
Point Patriots. We just need one more. Katie Ratchen back to serve.
Patriots need 1 point here. Okay, Grabowska to Pitts to Grabowska, and that's good. All right, Ipswich Tigers not giving up. Number 7, Chesney Olivier, the libero, going back to serve. They trail.
Ratchen to Enander, over to Peterson tips.
Olivier to Pitts, out to Grabowska. She's going to tip.
Johnson to
And
Peterson comes.
is a kill off the tip. All right, 17-24. Tigers have an uphill climb here, but it is not impossible.
Hofer to Enander, over to Schrader, off.
Okay, Pitts gets it up. Clefman, Olivier will pass it over.
Hofer to Enander to Peterson tips.
It's tipped. Pitts up to Grabowska.
And that's out.
on the line. Oh, he called it on the line.
But he called it out the back.
Okay, I was looking at Mike.
Patriots take set 3, 25-17.
All right, so now the Patriots lead the match 2-1. Ipswich will have to win this next match to keep playing. If Ipswich does win, we will go into the third set, which will
the fifth set.
Yeah. Which will only be to 15 if it gets that far.
I think you're standing on my.
Oh, am I on your?
I was leaning.
My feet. All right.
Okay. So. We've got Will and Cindy have chimed in. Chaplain.
Cindy, good.
And we got. Everybody can see the score now. We had a laptop that decided to do an update when the game started.
Oh, gosh. It's always something, isn't it, with technology? Anyway, yeah, Patriots a little fired up here, ready to start set 4, like we said.
We have a good turnout tonight. Both towns turned out. There was no ticket limitation. But you have to have a mask on, and
most people
do
using a mask. Yes.
Yep. This is the SoDak 16. The winner gets to go to state. And it's been a while for both schools.
Yes.
20 years for the Tigers, and
both teams hungry.
Hitchcock-Tulare has never been. The last time. We had a volleyball team go. It was Hitchcock.
The Blue
Jays.
Back when there was no rally scoring.
Yep.
You could only score if you were serving. There was
a lot of things have changed since then.
No libros back then. And really, you stayed in your positions. There wasn't much offense. You just basically rotated. And it was in the winter.
Yes.
They played basketball in the fall. Volleyball was a winter sport.
Here we start set 4.
All right, Olivier to Hines, up to Grabowska.
Touched.
That is off of a block.
There was a touch. Point Ipswich.
Grabowska will go back to serve for the Tigers. Like we said earlier, both teams very senior laden.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader.
Okay, Grabowska's going to get there. Olivier gets it over.
Enander to Schrader, back to Enander.
Okay, Olivier to Hines, out to Gaditz.
And she goes deep.
I think her last 3 hits have been out the back. So.
But she's got to keep going at it.
Keep hitting.
Yep. Schrader back to serve for the Patriots. We're tied at 1.
All right. So, okay, that was pushed over.
Oh, that was just a push and dropped.
Feldman is going back to serve. She just got the kill off of that pushy hit. She did. Okay, Feldman. And
that's net help on that one.
Gets an ace serve with the help of the net as it hit the top of the net and dropped on the Patriot side. Ipswich leading 3-1.
Peterson, Enander, Hofer, Peterson, Enander.
Okay, we got Hines to Feldman to Gaditz.
Schrader to Enander, back to Hofer.
Okay, Hines to Feldman to Bierman.
Johnson to Enander to Massett.
Feldman gets it up. Bierman drops in front of Bierman. Okay, we are Patriots down by 1. Kennedy Enander serving. Olivier to Hines, back to Bierman.
To Enander, to Peterson, to Massett, sends it over.
To Hines, to, oh gosh. That was Paige Melberg gets the bounce of the net. So, point Ipswich. Going back to serve is Pitts. She will serve and then set for the Tigers.
Cody,
Tigers
can you
up
hear both of us?
4-2.
Okay.
Okay, Pitts serving.
Schrader to Enander, back to Hofer.
Blocked. Melberg gets it up. Nobody's there.
Nobody.
I don't know what they're thinking. Grabowska was way deep, and she attempted to get there.
Hofer back to serve for the Patriots.
Okay, Grabowska to Pitts, out to
Block. Peterson and Massett. Nice block.
Attempted to spike, but it was blocked by the Patriots. We're tied at 4.
Hofer back to serve.
Olivier to Pitts, to Olivier.
And she sends it out the back.
Patriots up by 1, 5-4.
Hofer still serving.
Okay, Grabowska to Pitts, to Melberg.
Push. Peterson.
Olivier.
Oh, and she got it.
There to help
But
her
nobody there.
Melberg had kind of her back to Olivier and didn't see the ball coming her way. So, Patriots up 6-4. Grabowska to Pitts, to Melberg.
Oh, and it comes down on the Patriot side. Ashley brought the block down with her.
Coming in is Taryn Clefman, a 5'5" senior. She will go back and serve and then be a defensive specialist for the Tigers.
Oh.
I think Caitlin thought Cassidy was going to go after that one.
And it just kind of dropped.
Nobody's talking. Need to talk. We're tied at 6 here in set 4.
Schrader to Enander, back to Peterson.
And that's Pitts to Olivier to Grabowska.
And that's out. Ratchin back into serve. Massett will take a seat. Patriots lead 7-6. Oh! And that's 2 for Caitlin.
All right, here we go. We're tied at 7. Going back to serve is the libero, Olivier.
Hofer to Enander, over to Johnson.
Passed over Olivier to Pitts to Feldman.
Hofer to
Pitts
Johnson.
to Olivier. Back to Lane.
And no, deep.
Katie Bierman hitting off that right side. That went long.
Peterson back to serve.
All right, it's short. We got Clefman to Pitts, out to Grabowska. She's going to tip.
Peterson, Enander to
Olivier,
to Schrader.
To Pitts, to Grabowska.
To Enander, to Peterson, over to Johnson.
Okay, Olivier gets it up. Grabowska
No.
tries to get it, but no.
Point Patriots.
Right.
Dannon back to serve.
They lead by 2, 9-7. All right, Grabowska to Pitts, to Grabowska.
No. 4 touches for Ipswich.
Okay, Tigers look a little frustrated. That's the last thing they should be doing right now.
Peterson serving.
Okay, short. Clefman, and it's off of Clefman. A serve.
Patriots lead 11-7. Timeout, Ipswich.
Timeout for Trent Osborne. We will be
That's one time. Yeah.
back in a few. That is Osborne's first timeout. Patriots lead 11-7. Set 4.
He worked out early, practiced late, and studied well into the night. The next day, he did it all over again.
She missed time hanging out and socializing with friends, so she could make it on time to practices and games.
He became a top student and a confident leader, even as he helped his team win back-to-back conference titles.
She became a role model in her community, even as she led her team to an undefeated season.
And when they finished playing high school sports, what did they do next?
She graduated from
Okay, back in Tulare. We're in the
Back
fourth
into
set.
there.
Patriots lead
Jim's
11.
nice and loud.
11-7.
Okay. Here we go. Hits. Feldman hits.
Hofer, Enander, Johnson.
Oh, okay, that was off.
Point Patriots.
They're up by 5, 12-7.
If we're repeat, I cannot hear Denise. It's so loud
Okay,
in here.
Clefman, 2 pits, out to Grabowska.
Oh, and that kind of rolled on her fingers.
I thought that thing's not going to go over.
Yeah.
It rolled off the back of her fingers, barely made it over the net.
Barely.
Faked out the Patriots, too.
Yep.
Okay, Hines back to serve for Ipswich. They are down by 4. They need this set to stay
Hofer
alive.
sends it back.
Olivier to Hines, out to Grabowska.
Peterson to Enander to Schrader,
That is
blocked. Johnson to Peterson, sends it over.
Olivier to Hines.
And
She's
she
gonna
dumps
push.
out.
That's the first time that's
You know, that worked for her in set 1 and 2, and she just pushed a little too far this time.
Been a point if it would've
Johnson
been
back to serve.
Okay, Clefman to
Oh, miscommunication there for the Tigers.
Take a commanding 6-point lead here in set 4. Patriots win this set, it's over.
Oh, Cassidy Johnson. That's 3 missed serves for Cassidy tonight.
All right, going back to serve is Grabowska for the Ipswich Tigers. They are down by 5. Trying to get into double digits here, and she
misses. That's 5 for Ipswich.
Serves, girls. On either side.
Yeah. Schrader back to serve for the Patriots.
All right, so that's Feldman.
And that's in. Yep.
A commanding kill by Feldman. All right. Coming back into service, number 11, Ashton Loken. So Loken into serve. Ipswich down by 5. They need this set to stay alive.
Johnson to Enander to Massett pushes.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines. Back to...
Oh. There she got it in.
She's been struggling, but she got the kill that time.
You got to feel for her just a little bit.
By Gaditz. Okay, Loken back to serve. They're down by 4.
And out.
Out of bounds. Wow.
That's another miss serve for Ipswich.
Nerves going on here.
I don't know.
Sides or what? Okay, Patriots up
Enander
by 5.
back to serve for the Patriots.
Okay, Grabowska to Hines.
Blocked. Nice block, Ashley Massett.
Hit by Haley Bierman. Blocked by Massett. Point Patriots. They are up by 6.
17-11.
All right, Grabowska to Hines, and she pushes.
Johnson.
And all right. Point, Ipswich Tigers. Going back to serve is Pitts. She is a 5'3" senior for the Tigers. They are down by 5.
Johnson to Enander, back to Hofer. Oh, Hofer had the right idea, just didn't give it enough of a push.
Yep.
She's trying to go cross court with that.
Yep, it would have been a sweet spot.
Yep.
Okay,
Nobody was
serving.
there.
They're down by 4.
Johnson to Enander, tips it over.
And it's
Yep, Johnson, Enander, back to Peterson. And Peterson gets the kill. Nice. Dannon gets up on top of those.
That vertical jump.
Yep.
So nice.
Hofer back to serve.
Patriots up by 5, and that's
out. Ugh.
Wow,
That's
we're going back
2
and
for
forth
Madison.
here with Miss serves. Okay, Clefman. Taryn Clefman coming in to serve for Ipswich. They are down by 4, 14-18.
Johnson to Enander to Peterson, pushes over.
Olivier 2 pits. Over to Grabowska.
Block. Peterson. Nice. That was nice.
Here we go. Patriots up by 5.
Ratchin back to serve. Patriots lead 19-14 in the 4th. And Katie goes deep. That's 3 for Katie.
Serve has to go in.
Oh, the serve has to go in.
Okay, we got Olivier serving.
Hofer, Enander, Peterson.
Okay, it's a free ball for the Tigers. Pit setting. Feldman.
Enander, Ratchin, Schrader will send it over.
Olivier, 2 pits. Out to Grabowska.
Ratchin and
Okay, Katie got it up, but
Katie got it, but empty hole over there.
Okay, Olivier serving. They are down now by 3. Oh, net serve.
Peterson,
Katie got a hold of it.
Johnson.
Okay, Kleffman. You know, you'd think they'd start realizing they got to protect those sidelines.
Right.
Because, wow.
Peterson back to serve. Need 5.
Okay, Kleffman, 2 pits over to Grabowska.
And that's out. Looking for a touch. No touch. 21-16. Timeout, Ipswich.
Patriots are 4 points away
4
from
points.
closing out this match. They win this set. They win the match. They will go on to the state tournament in Huron.
Yep.
So, Trent Osborne, head coach for the Tigers, taking his 2nd time out, trying to get his girls encouraged to keep
Get
going
'em.
here. So,
Yep, because it's not over till the fat lady sings.
that's right. It is not over until someone gets to 25, and you have to win by 2.
And the Patriots lead 21-16 in the 4th. Matt Ipswich won the first one, 25-19. Patriots took the second set, 25-21. The Patriots took the third set, 25-17. And we're into the 4th.
Dan and Peterson serving. So, Grabowska, 2 pits, out to Feldman.
No, that didn't go over.
Patriots need 3 to get to 25 here and close out this match.
Dan and Peterson serving.
Okay, that was... Okay, here comes Grabowska. She gets the kill.
Katie got a hold of it, just not up.
Okay. Coming into service, Hines. Hines will serve. They are down by 5. They need to really go on a run here.
Hofer to Enander, over to Schrader, and off of...
Kill for Schrader. I think the Patriots are feeling that they are within 2.
Johnson serving.
Olivier to Hines, back to Feldman.
Schrader, that's a lift. Yep.
All right. Grabowska will go back to serve for Ipswich. They are down by 5.
Ipswich must be getting close to their
substitution.
Substitutes.
You can only have
Thank
18. Okay,
Schrader.
Grabowska to Hines is pushing deep.
Peterson to Enander to Hofer.
Okay, Hines to Olivier to Hines.
Oh, and she sends it over. Patriots need 1. Caitlin Schrader back to serve. Patriots are on their feet.
The 8th grader serving for the Patriots. Grabowska to Olivier. Hines puts it over.
Johnson, Enander, Massett, off of the Patriots win, 25-18.
Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots are going to the State B Volleyball Tournament after a 3-1 match against the Ipswich Tigers. Patriots, never been to the state tournament in volleyball. This is the first time ever since the consolidation.
Yep.
They are excited.
They are excited.
This is super exciting.
Okay, Mr. Barry's got some announcements here. We'll let him do that.
Tigers on a great season and a great game. Now I'd like to congratulate the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots on advancing to the state volleyball tournament here next week. For your plaque and medals. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots. Ipswich
closes out the season 21-5. Is that right, Debbie?
Ipswich ends the season 21-6. And the Patriots.
Get out of the gym as quick as possible, but we'll take the opportunity for parents to come down and take pictures. State tournament information will be out to you as soon as we get it. Congratulations, Patriots.
Patriots end the season. Well, we're not done yet.
We're not done. Nope.
Patriots end tonight with a record of 18-4. Ipswich goes to 21-6. And you got to feel for Ipswich because they come in with 10 seniors.
10 seniors.
Patriots have 6.
And it had been 20 years since they'd been to the state tournament, so I assume that was 2000. Like we said earlier, Hitchcock-Tulare has never been to the state tournament since the consolidation, but the Hitchcock Blue Jays were there in 1994. I was there. It was over in Watertown.
Yep, I remember.
Yep, so this is super exciting for the communities of Hitchcock and Tulare. We congratulate Coach Opp and Coach Hansen
and Coach Johnson.
Coach Johnson.
This is Coach Opp's 15th year.
And it sure is, this whole Sweet 16, SoDak 16 is a different layout than what used to be district and region play. We were always in region.
Yeah.
We've had some fantastic teams over the years.
But
we were always in that district with Northwestern and Warner.
Yep.
Or then we got moved out to Sully Buttes when they had the whole Wench's Lamb thing going. And we just couldn't get out of our district. So,
we kind of cringed when they said they were going to do the Sweet 16 and stuff. But, it's actually kind of good for that. So
Peyton's. The girls cheering now. They're
the girls
on the floor taking some pictures.
Yep, got pictures going.
I don't know if the cameras are still rolling here, but they are taking pictures and
excited. Parents are excited.
So the state tournament is in Huron, South Dakota, and will be November 19th, 20th, and 21st. I guess we don't know for sure if that's going to be limited attendance. I'm kind of thinking it will with this whole COVID thing, and since it's televised.
And Denise and Debbie will not be there.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
this is the last we will be commentating this year. I know you're all going to miss us.
I don't think Bill's got that.
Bill Murray's laughing at us. I don't know what that's about. Hey, these were unpaid positions, we'll have you know. So we're just doing it out of the kindness of our hearts, and we're both volleyball fans. And
big hearts, Bill says.
So anyway, well, I guess thank you.
Yes,
to
thank you.
Thank
you for everybody that has tuned in and watched us game after game, set after set. Sometimes we worked, sometimes we didn't.
Yep, some nights we were tired. We're nudging each other like, hey, we got a little.
You got to speak.
Got to start talking there. But no, we again want to
wish the girls good luck next week.
Yep. And like we said, this is really exciting for these two communities. And
thank you for Cody and Xavier and Alex was helping tonight. So
running the electronics. So so I guess this is Denny
This is
Peterson
goodbye.
and
Debbie Binger.
And good night and thanks for listening.
Yep, thanks for listening.